Out with the old and in with the new. Today we are going to install this head unit into the Ram Promaster. This is a universal head unit. Anybody can install it. And yes, we are going to keep the factory backup camera. I do want to point out that this is not a head unit. This is my CCTV. I have cameras on all the doors, the back and the front. So let's turn that off. Some double-in radios come already set up for whatever car, but since this is a Ram Promaster, we got to get in an install kit, which has your faceplate, wire plug, which I'll show you how to do. It's not too hard. Remover tool and a few other wirings. So let's get to it. Just go right in like that. There you go. This comes up, pillows up, push in again. Maybe you need some help. Out with the old and in with the new. So the kit came with a plug here that we will be plugging in. It's like this, and then you clamp it down because we need to wire it up. Here's the wiring from the head unit. So we need to connect all of these wires to these wires. This is an ISO adapter or part, which we will not be using ISO because we have a different plug we need to plug it into. Now let's strip all these wires. Getting a wire stripper will make this job a lot easier. Do the same to these guys. We're going to be using these guys to connect all the wires, which will make your job at home a whole lot easier. Now we just need to connect all these to these guys. In case it's hard for you to read these wires, you have a wiring diagram here. You can save that picture, and this kit will be linked down below, and a wire diagram for the SPO or ISO part. So you can use that. All the colors literally match perfectly. So this, for instance, you got just gray, then you have gray with a black line, and they both have that. So you just want to literally connect the colors, and you're good. These are for steering wheel controls. We're not doing that, and we are good to go. Now we must connect this red wire to a switched power to tell the unit to turn on. If you had the CAN to ACC adapter from Maestra for this van, you don't need to do this. However, that adapter costs upwards to $100 to $200, and that will allow you to use the steering wheel and other features like the clock. However, this is the free version without all the extra bells and whistles. And if you don't have a modern car like this, it doesn't matter. And I may upgrade to that in the future, but for now, I'm not. I just want a nice stereo. To do that, we need to break into the fuse box. Every one of these top fuses are switched power. So whenever I turn the key over, this gets power. So I'm gonna take out one of these. So grab your out of fuse tap wire and put in the 5 amps on both. Makes it easy that way. And now we need to connect this wire to the radio. So this wire, the ignition switch, will connect to this red wire right here. All right, we'll plug this in. There you go. The unit did come with its own backup camera. However, the Ram Promaster has a stock backup camera, which I'm going to use that one instead because it's already in the van. But since we're not doing that, I'm going to harvest this for the stock unit. Now we have these 2 wires here. But here's the deal. We're working with stock harness. We need the harness pinouts. So 31, 2, and 3 are the camera wires. So it'll be 31, 2, and 3 up here. Flip it this way, it'll be these bottom ones here. So it'll be these 3 wires down here. I'm going to cut it in such a way that I can reverse everything. So I'm going to leave length on both sides to have the camera turn on. The brown is the signal for this here. Now combine these 2, the bare and the white, and now this black one right here. Bro, get in there, motherfucker. Now we just need to do the trigger wire right here. Reverse trigger. So we need to run the wire all the way up to this tail light right here. So now we're going to reverse, the camera turn on. And I would just be connecting this red wire to the tail light. And then it's ran right here, which I'll then connect to the trigger wire up there. Move the tail light, we need to get to these 2 bolts. One is right here, that's a 17, and one is down here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably the loosest tail light I've ever had to undo. And I connect this wire to it. We need to get to this white wire with the red, with the green. Open up this a little bit. Everything I'm doing here is reversible. That's very important to me. Have a 3-way for this one. And now we have the camera up, just like that. A few USBs. One is for Apple CarPlay if you wanted to do a wired CarPlay. And these 2 are just standard USBs. CarPlay is gonna go to the passenger princess. So it'll be down this way. Now we have a split, one left, one right. Wow, wow. Baby. Not like I'm going to use this, but I'm going to just install it just in case I use it in the future. There you go. Now to take off the screen, these guys back here, and you lift up. Now we just clip it in. And this slides on. Things, by holding the triggers on the back, you can lift it and lower it. I want it right there. You can swear about anyway, that's pretty sweet. That is perfect. Let's go to Bluetooth, connect to Eonon. And there you go. That was super fast. Ta-da, we have a unit. This head unit is a game changer. I can truly hear the sound difference with just a nicer head unit. It's crazy. And being able to press this and completely customize the sound. And if you want to check out this head unit, it's by Eonon, and I absolutely love Eonon. I have a link down below. Convenience. This is Chris. Always appreciate any back to another. See you next time.